So I'm doing a review of my traffic Powerline, and I'm actually going to caution you here. So this review is going to be in depth. So if you haven't checked out any other review, you're wondering about this thing, this is the review to get all your questions answered, because I have the same questions that you probably have. So I came across my traffic Powerline. It was intriguing, and I said, you know what, this seems really good. I want to jump in. And then I really had to sit myself down and think about it, right? Just the same way you're pondering about, should I join this thing or should you not join it? To the fact that you might be having some maybe questions in your mind about joining and thinking, I'm not quite sure. So this review is going to expose all those thoughts you're probably having, all those negative things you're probably seeing about my traffic Powerline, and I'm really going to be exposing everything and diving into it. But if you haven't heard about my traffic Powerline, here's the thing. You're going to be hearing about it. There's going to be no question about it. If you're a marketer online, you're going to see this thing. So definitely stay tuned to this video, because at the end, I'm going to summarize everything so you get a great overview of everything that I pretty much show you in here, so you can decide for yourself if you want to jump in or not. But before I do that, I'm going to show you a video about my traffic Powerline so you can see from the company standpoint what this is all about. So hang on, let me show you that.
Hello, and welcome to My Traffic Powerline. Every marketer needs and wants real-time traffic from real people who are actively looking for an online business to earn more income. Millions of people are looking for ways to get more quality traffic to their affiliate or network marketing website. And My Traffic Powerline provides that service at a very affordable price. You get 100 actual real people clicks to your website or lead capture page for only $20 a month. And we have two awesome plans to meet anyone's marketing budget, a monthly plan and a yearly plan, which includes extra bonuses and value. For those who are committed to ongoing success, our yearly plan offers a $40 savings, 300 extra clicks, and a full year of commission qualification. High-quality traffic is so desperately needed by literally millions of people around the world that many of our members join for the traffic alone. That's how awesome our product is. And for those who like to create multiple streams of income, My Traffic Powerline has a pay plan that is the best in the industry. We have a 2x12 forced matrix paying 60 cents a person per level, no matter how they got there, with no sponsorship required to earn up to $4,915 per month. We also have 4 generations of check matching bonuses based on your rank. Sponsor 2 personals and become rookie and receive a 25% check matching bonus on your first generation. Sponsor 5 personals, you achieve the rank of pro, and you unlock a 25% check matching bonus on your second generation. Sponsor 10 personals, you achieve the rank of champion, and you unlock the third generation of 25% check matching bonuses. Sponsor 25 personals, and you have reached the rank of legend, and you unlock a 25% check matching bonus on your fourth generation. Members from countries all over the world will quickly be earning high 5-figure incomes monthly, and 6-figure monthly incomes are very realistic for those who understand the massive market for premium traffic and the phenomenal potential of our Powerline Matrix compensation plan. Of course, there are no income guarantees. Your income depends mainly on your own efforts and your ability to find people who align with our vision. But with our tools and completely automated system, that's easier than ever. It's like launching a business and then flipping on the autopilot switch. And the leads that come in from your own efforts will all go into your downline. But that's just the beginning. My Traffic Powerline employs a secret weapon of sorts. You see, our system finds pre-enrollees daily for all of our members at an accelerated pace. And some of those people can be placed in your downline once you activate your monthly or annual membership plan. Yes, timing does matter. And we all know it because most of us have experienced being in the right place at the right time at least once in our lives. Or we know someone who has made a fortune by taking action with a company that has a clear vision and massive global potential. My Traffic Powerline is that company. We know this, and we know that some of our members will embrace MTP and join us with their own passion and vision to earn a fortune. And if you're not sure yet if what we offer is what you're looking for, we invite you to explore our website and ask any questions you like. We strive to be a company that sets a new bar for transparency and excellence in customer service. If you understand the awesome value of what we're offering, we would like to be the first to welcome you to My Traffic Powerline. Simply get back to the person who shared this link with you to start receiving your traffic and to be positioned in our incredible power line for potentially massive income.
All right, so now that you saw the video, we're all caught up in the same spot. So if you haven't heard about it, now you've seen pretty much, you got the entire overview. There's no more to it than what it just showed on the video. And of course, if you've seen this already, you're checking it out to kind of decide whether you should join it or not, then I'm going to delve into it so you can get a full kind of understanding about it. So when I was looking at this, I initially was excited about it because it just made sense on the face value that, oh, this is pretty cool. And then I thought about it, and it's like, well, it's only 100 leads. And that kind of gave me a little pause, right? So maybe that's what that has done. It gave you a little pause where it's just 100 leads and you're thinking, wow, are other people doing this? Am I crazy for thinking maybe I should check this out or think about this? So that's some of the questions I'm going to answer to let you see how I, in a sense, felt as well, and probably having the same questions you have and trying to help you through it to decide for yourself whether it's worth joining or not. So just to recap, here's the thing. It's 100 clicks, right, to any website that you have, and it's $20 per month. Then you could either join at $20 per month and you pay a one-time $40 fee for that 20 to be able to pay $20 a month, or you pay a yearly, just lump sum $240, and you get to save $40 with this plan. So either one plan you pick is still going to be 100 leads per month. So I thought it was different, but I realized no, everything is 100 leads per month, whether you do the 20 per month or 240 for the year. And then with this package, you get, in a sense, for the year, 1,200 leads, right? With this one, you'd have gotten 1,500 leads because you're getting 1,200 plus 300 extra clicks. So that's kind of the face value difference of what those offer you. A little saving of $40 plus 300 extra leads. In addition to that, you get to be a part of the 2x12 force matrix and the possibility of making up to $4,900 per month, which is pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool. And of course, it mentioned no sponsorship required because it's a force matrix. Of course, marketers, we know better than to rely on spillover. It could happen, and sometimes it does, right? Because there's someone above you doing stuff, and you can only have 2 people on your front level. So of course, spillover could happen, but of course we don't bank on it. The other thing they offer, in a sense, is like a power line matrix structure where people come in and they get placed below each other. And the idea is if you don't upgrade before the person above you upgrade, then you could lose your spot in the line, in a sense. So that's kind of an attractive thing to have that company put that out there to help you to kind of push people over the edge, in a sense, to get excited about wanting to join. So here's my full take on it. So kind of having a conversation about everything that it was mentioned. Now, when it came down to it, it kind of had to make a decision on, do you want to make money online as a marketer or not, right? Because it's like this company offers kind of a lucrative compensation plan. They offer $25 when someone signs up, or $50 when they take the yearly package. And that's instantly paid to you. So that's not paid over 30 days. They're not waiting 30 days to pay you. It's like instantly. So when someone joins, get the $20 membership and pay that $40, you literally get $25 and it's deposited in your back office. And then you could cash that out when you reach a total of, I think, $55. You get to cash that out. So it's like, this makes sense. The money is there. You can see that you can make money at this. Now, the other part to this quandary was, do you want to get help marketing or not? So those are 2 of the things I had to answer for myself. Do I want to make the money, and do I want to get help marketing? And by that, if you ever notice, there's some companies that just offer boring marketing. Everything about the company is pretty much boring. They might have super products, right? But they don't give you any help in marketing. You have to go figure out how to make it appeal to someone to even want to look at it. By marketing here, I mean the company have done everything in their power, I think, to put together a really nice, sharp marketing plan that it catches people's attention. And that's what you want as a marketer. I mean, if you're kind of new to the space, that is definitely important. If it's boring, you don't capture anyone's attention, right? So you need a way to get someone's attention. And definitely, if the company has put together such an awesome thing, the power line, the pay structure, they even have little buttons at the bottom that tells people that someone just joined, that someone just got paid, that someone upgraded in a sense. So it gives that sense of urgency. And that's something that you want as a marketer. Anything to help you get your prospect off the fence and looking at this, right? So looking at it through those lenses, it's like, you know what? This is not a bad thing. I decided to look at this thing with a more critical eye and kind of pencil out what does it really offer? Am I missing something in terms of what it offers? Because on the face value, right, all it seems like it offers is 100 leads. When you look at it, it's like, it's just 100 leads. So I had to look at it more clear and say, okay, I think I'm missing something here through the lens of what a marketer is and what I'm looking to do here. Make money and to have a company help me in that process. So the product, 100 leads, 1,200 leads, or 1,500 leads over a year period. Now here's the thing I realized that they just chopped it up, right? Over 12 months. Instead of getting that leads lump sum one time, they're chopping it up over 12 months and saying, hey, we're going to keep these leads in a sense, or keep access to you getting them. We're just going to give it to you 100 a month. And it's like, well, okay, for what they do, I guess I could accept that. But the neat thing is there's more to it than that. You get the access to get $25 fast start bonus whenever someone enroll at the initial level. Come in with $20 and pay that $40 to belong to the kind of company here. You get $50 when they take the yearly membership at $240, and that's paid instantly. So you get the ability to generate cash flow quickly with this. Whereas in some companies you can't do that. So that's an added bonus in addition to the 1,200 leads or the 100 leads you got for the month. The added bonus is you get to make money at this. So then you could go market your other things. The other thing is you get the Facebook group. And with the Facebook group, I really thought that was cool, is that now you have access to a whole pool of marketers. Before, it's hard to get access to marketers, right? You're trying to reach out, how you doing, what kind of business, and you're trying to sneak your way into getting into their world to try and market to them. Now you're actually in their space. Everyone who's in this community and the Facebook group are marketers. So they either know more than you know and could probably help you get to be a better marketer, or you're able to network with them to, in a sense, at some point, show them what you have. And you know, marketers, they just need to find something, right? You show them something good, they see the value in it, they'll take it from there. So you get that access. But in addition to that, right, you now get plugged into successful people who could possibly get you into better opportunities. By better, I mean, you know, opportunities that allows you to make more money quicker, faster, and maybe even more passive. I mean, I was lucky enough to belong to a community that introduced me to such a passive income that allows me to make passive residual income that I don't have to recruit anyone. That's rare that you get access to that kind of stuff, but you have to be in the know and be in the right community. So that's why I thought that to be such a powerful thing. In addition to your 100 leads, you get that access. That is a game changer right there, because everyone in the community is the people you want to be targeted in marketing. The other thing is those live weekly Zooms. So they're hosting live weekly Zooms. And let me tell you, when a company or a group of leaders hold live weekly Zooms, they are imparting such nuggets, such wisdom, such traffic sources that they wouldn't have divulged outside of the group. So you get access to being on the inside of all this stuff that's happening that no one else will have access to, right? So the closer you stay to leaders, it's as if information just gets oozed out of them, that you're hearing things and knowing things that you weren't aware of. Or you thought you knew, right? But you couldn't confirm it. Now you can confirm it. The other thing, part of this is the affiliate training part that's in the back office, where they have kind of things that help you and do some marketing. Great, great stuff to know. Then they have, of course, I mentioned that those little buttons at the bottom that tells people someone joined, someone upgraded, someone got paid. It helps with the process of converting something, help with the conversions. A lot of time you have people go to a website to sign up and they don't sign up. You did all that work to get them there and nothing happened. This way, the company has things in place to help psychologically to get that person in that space to literally take the next step. And then when they take the next step, whether they join this or not, you now just got a lead. So if you're the person who do marketing, right? You're sending people to the company website. Let's say you're promoting Amway and you just send them to the Amway website. The only thing they're going to Amway to do is, right, they have to buy the product. That's the only thing. Here, if the person doesn't buy the product, they're just coming to check things out. You now have them as a lead. So you didn't have to go out and build your own lead capture page, build your own funnel system. This now becomes a funnel system. By using this, you can advertise this. People come in just to check it out, even as a free member. You get access to email them. So now you're building a list. So that's where I begin to see, no, this is layered benefits here of what this have. So let's dive into what the 100 leads mean. So you get 100 leads, right? So 1,200 over a period of 12 months or 1,500 over a period of 12 months, depending on which package you pick. Now, if you look at the math, it will cost about $280 if you do it just $20 every month, right? $20 plus 10 plus 12 months plus that $40, that's $280 a year you'd spend over here, or $240 if you just spend it at one time. Now you spend it one time, right? And like I mentioned, I kind of look at this stuff. It's like $240 you're paying to have all access to all this stuff. The idea, fast start money, belonging to a matrix, a forced Powerline matrix, getting leads that you're able to follow up with, being able to hobnob with, the gurus in this kind of space, and getting access to stuff that you couldn't have access to. So with that, you're getting some extra. But when you look at the math, you realize you're only paying 23 cents per lead if you go this way, or 16 cents per lead if you go this way. Now, I thought that was interesting. I figured, you know what? Let me dive into this, just not look at it and just conjure up some idea. Let's put it on paper and really flesh out what's happening here. So looking at that, it's like, that's not a bad thing. 16 cents a lead? And all they did was really just chop up the leads in terms of giving it to you all at once. It's like, you know what? Some people go to Udemy, and I'm sure people are familiar with Udemy if we're marketers here. They go to Udemy and their traffic budget only allow them to get, say, a solo ad every month. And a solo ad is usually what they're charging is 40 cents per click. So if you want 100 clicks, right, someone to your website, that's about $40. So here, the 40 cents you're paying per click are 23 cents per click. And now, let me go to Udemy, and I kind of have it up. I'll check it out. So this is Udemy. I was doing it myself. And so on Udemy, it's 40 cents per click, right? So if you're going to get 100 clicks, it's $43. If you want to get 1,000 click, right? Because if you get 1,000 clicks for the year through My Power Traffic, right? That $1,000 click is going to cost about $400 to get 1,000 clicks. So however you put it, if you want to get 1,000 clicks at one setting, you're going to pay $403 in one setting. If you're going to do it over, right, if your budget doesn't allow it, every month you got to come back here and do a solo ad, do another one, it's $43 every time. So $40. So the difference is when I look at it, it's like, you know what? It seems on the surface that 100 clicks a month is not it doesn't jump out at you like, oh my God, I'm getting 1,200 leads, like a gravy thing. But it is of value because it really is a savings of about 20 cents per click, saving a person who doesn't have a whole lot of money to do something, right? Some money, and then giving them the opportunity to go make fast money because they're paid instantly the minute someone joins, to be able to make fast money so that $20 doesn't become an expense anymore. It could possibly come out of their profits that they're making, that they continue to drive the system and make even more money because they have fast start bonuses override bonuses, generational kind of bonuses, or compensation plans. So it kind of serves the need of someone getting in and actually doing some work, and this is helping them convert, and they can make their money back, and then, in a sense, afford the system without coming out of their pocket again. So it was making, after I put this on paper, it's like, okay, now I see why people are jumping on this. They were just quicker in putting all this puzzle together than I was. The other thing I kind of was seeing is the idea that this matrix is made up of all active members. No duds here. All the duds get kicked out because of the power line. If you didn't join an upgrade, they're not keeping you in the power line. So you get booted out. So the power line is just structured of all people who are active and actually in the system. And of course, I mentioned if they're active and in the system, that's the kind of people you want to be marketing to. And that's the kind of people who are going to be in the Facebook group and on the live weekly calls. So the other thing I realized is after I got in the back office, the heavy hitters are promoting this. They are driving this thing nuts. And this thing just started 10 days ago, August, I want to say 10th or so, around that time frame, or the 15th. So it's not a long time. So if they're promoting this heavily, making lots of money with this, I mean, it's reported that one person made over $1,500 already with this. So it seemed like small money, but it's adding up to be some serious money that people are making in a short amount of period. And if they're committed to promoting this, spillover is only inevitable because it just started. You can only have two people on your first level. And if it's just started, that means there's not a whole lot of people in it. So when you're talking about, oh, a company have grown thousands of people, those thousands of people had to have gone under someone. That means someone is getting spillover. No matter how you dice it, someone is getting spillover. So with the potential of heavy hitters doing this, and that's not to count on bank on spillover, right? But it's the idea that it's moving. It's moving so fast that that inevitably creates spillover, especially if it's so new. So really exciting stuff. And if the heavy hitters are promoting, it's like, wow. You take a second look when the heavy hitters promote, you go, why are they promoting it? Maybe I'm missing something that I haven't looked at. And I think by looking at it and putting it on paper, I saw what I was missing. So I'm in. Because with the idea that you get leads and that's the product. I need leads anyway, and that's what I was looking for. That was what excited me, the idea that this could be a source of leads. But when I look into it, it's like 100 leads, and that's when I gave pause going, okay, it's 100 leads. Do I want to go further? And then I went down the path of kind of evaluating everything as a whole. So you get leads at 23 cents to 16 cents, depending on which package you pick. You get to advertise through this medium hands off. So sometimes you go to advertise, right? And guess what? You have to come up with the banner text ad, the banner ads, or you got to make up the text ads in order to advertise your business or your product, right? With them, you just give them your link, put it in a box, and that's it. They send the clicks to it. They are responsible for figuring out how to send the clicks to it. And that's what you want. I mean, sometimes I hate creating an ad because you're wondering, man, I got to test this ad copy. Is it, you kind of know that your page looks good. And it might have some sizzle to it, or you jazzed it up enough to know that, okay, I think this page is going to work. But then if you have to go make an ad to have the ad stand before the page, it's like, oh man, was it my ad? No one wanted to click on it, or was it my page? I can't tell. The other thing with this that I realized is you get to earn money for advertising. I was going to advertise anyway. I was going to pay to advertise anyway. So with this, it's just a diversion of the trade-off. I'm advertising, getting clicks, and at the same time I have the opportunity to make money. It seemed like, okay, I like those kind of pairs. The weekly Zooms, get training from leaders, invaluable. I've been on some calls where it's like, you would never heard that nugget if you weren't on the call with this particular person, right? They just have different skill set. They've done different things in their marketing that they tell you stuff that, and it's those one-liners, right? It's not like they sit there and divulge everything, but it's the idea that you were in the right place to get that one line. That sometimes you didn't know something, you learned something. Or if you thought it and you get to confirm it, it's like, okay, that's all good. Then the access to the Facebook group. Of course, that's where every one of these marketers are hanging out in this group, sharing that they're making money, doing all this stuff. It'd be pretty cool to hang out with them. Literally, that's where I got that idea. Actually, it was an idea. They literally told me the space of how to make passive residual income, that I could be in that space with them as well. See, if you don't have access to this kind of stuff, you don't know about this stuff, then you can't get some of the stuff that comes easily to other marketers. They're doing it, they're making money hands over fist. You're going, how are they doing this? And then you realize some of the things they're so connected that they have access to stuff that you just don't know about. I would never have heard about this passive residual income source place if I wasn't connected with a community of people that I got to know and they told me about it. Another thing with this is the marketing from it. There is nowhere that people, when you're marketing, that you go that you would like, man, can someone just give me a good funnel or a good ad, right? You want marketing help. But when you have marketing a born company, the company's website is kind of like just flat. There's nothing to it, and it's great products, but it's like, God, how do I get people to see what I see? That means you have to go create everything that gets people excited to want to check it out. With this kind of thing, all the marketing is in place, set in place that it's already good. I mean, everything when you come to it, it's like, okay, you want to know more. You get the ability to house your leads in-house. So if you don't have a lead capture page system, you're not creating these things by yourself, then you get to use their system. Get those, leads wanting to check it out. And when they check it out, they don't even have to join the thing. They just opt in and the leads now become yours. So you could use it as like a place to gather leads so you can follow up with the leads and sell them on something else you're doing. Access to the target market. Can't beat that. The idea that these are all marketers who are in here who see it, right? And you get to hobnob with folks like this. And the other thing, no more duds. No more duds. It cleans up that downline. So you're not having to say, you know what, he's not doing his part. This one ain't doing his part. The idea is if they're in that power line, downline on the matrix, they're paid members. So no matter what they do, you'd still earn commissions just by the idea that they're paid members. So you can continue building without the idea that, oh my goodness, I'm building, but they're taking up a spot and you're not getting any, rewards from them being in the matrix. So really super cool stuff. I'm just, after reviewing it, totally in. So I decided to partner up with, a good friend of mine here, Mr. Willie. We've done this before. We partnered up before, and for good reason. This guy is just super cool. He knows a lot of stuff. A great team leader, a mentor to the team, and of course, I'm usually in the background, making marketing things to kind of push the team and our growth. So if you're liking what you're seeing and you're thinking, you know what, I wasn't quite sure where you're going to be with my traffic here, this traffic source, then and you get a chance to make a decision either way, right? If it makes sense after what I've shown you to say, you know what, I've seen everything in terms of the different perspective of it. And if you were struggling with it, now I hope you can make a decision either way. But if you haven't seen it yet, trust me, you'll be seeing it pretty soon. So I wanted to get this out to folks to say, you know what, if you're looking for a home to join us with, definitely, you can certainly join my team where I give people access to what I know. And the thing is, if you don't know some things sometimes you can't go any further than where you're at. And I was lucky enough to be a part of a group that allowed me to learn about something that they were doing that now I could be in a space where I could do things more passively. So links are in the description box. Definitely, you see and want to jump in. I would love to have you in my team. Either way, I hope you made the right decision for you.